welcome back to the African Girl Story. Gradually, we are entering into relationship number 3. In 2018, I met someone. It was just a normal internet thing where you see names of people that are celebrating their birthday. And my normal me, I hate to be forced. Friendship is a mutual thing or a free will thing. So when you're pressing, it's as if you're pressing my neck. Although this person has asked for friend request for a very long time. And secondly, he has been sending me message on my messenger. But I did not really even see all of that. Because if I want to go by the messages I get, then today will not finish. But I just saw like 30-something people, men and women, boys and girls, celebrating their birthday on that day. I say, plenty people, they celebrate birthday today. Let me just say happy birthday to all. I just did happy birthday, and just sent to all. And some of them were replying, oh, thank you. You replied my message. And this said person was part of the people that said, oh, you finally replied. So when I saw the message, you finally replied, I now tried to open it, like I wanted to open the message to see, only for me to see messages, old messages that were already there. I was not like, this person has been sending me message. Well, I said, yes, I finally replied. Happy birthday once again. Cut long story short, I went straight to the point. I said, I'm business minded. There are things I don't just play around with, because to me it's a waste of time. There's no time. So now that you're alive, just do what you can do and make the impact you need to make. So I now said, so what do you do? Of course, you know what I do. I'm a core humanitarian. I'm also a motivational speaker. And lastly, I'm a spiritual teacher. So what do you do? What can you bring to the table? What can we do together? Because if you've been sending messages, invariably you want friendship. You can't just be my friend without bringing anything to the table. That's the truth. I no go stay ask man for money. Because some few days back, someone was telling me one kind of funny story. I was like, I'm putting it to the world. Everybody in this space is hearing me already. I'm putting it to the world. No man has given me 500,000 before. No man. It's either I get a contract, I do it and spoil myself, or my investment is paying me and I'm spoiling myself. It's not a man that is spoiling me. So anybody that is getting that notion, get it now at the back of your head. No man. Talk more of say don't pay rent for me before. Who sigh? To worst situation, talk more of that you have bought a car for me. I've driven 5 cars. They are all my money. So don't come and think that is a man that is giving me money or spoiling me with money. A man has not. The one that even managed to give me 200,000 when my father died as a support, he's having ownership mentality. I regretted collecting that 200,000. If I have my way, I'll send it back. It's that bad. So if you think it's a man that is spoiling me, uncle, auntie, brother, me, now my money. I can't be serving God and be poor. It's like this mentality of if someone is actually serving God, they must be old-time religion, poverty religion, dirtiness religion. That is what we used to know, not before my own time. God is not an author of confusion. The little you do for him is like an Igbo man. He will do for you what you cannot do for yourself. That is the God me I know. So when I have the heart to help others, it's always there for me. I've never been stranded in a way that I'll go and beg somebody money. If I don't beg you money, if I beg, come out, I the internet, they talk am. So I come your house, sleep overnight, dey stranded, no get house. I didn't have food to eat. I'm on the internet. No man has given me 500k in my entire life before. If I have a contract, I do it with integrity and use what is remaining for me. That is how I grow. When I try to make impact, I'm a good writer. I can go on with a proposal to say, I want us to partner, and you can look at the proposal and say you like it and you want to use it for your own self without my own logo being there. Whose side? So as is touching life, I don't care. That is how I make my money. So when he was now insisting he wants to be my friend, I said, what can you bring to the table? He said, let's start from me. What can I bring to the table? I said, I asked a question and you're using question to answer me. Nevertheless, I have an event center, 500 capacity. We have 2 exits. We also have an office setting where I have my own office. We have a talent room. We have the secretary office. Just 2 exits. I don't know. I can't explain now. Maybe you create out time and come and see it. If you're game, anytime you bring a client, you have a cut. Because the plan is for us to see how we can be getting wedding reception every Saturday. And if we do that, definitely we'll be making money. So that one is one. There are other ones, but let's start with this one. And from Wednesday, then they know how weekend go be. So now you, what do you have? What are you bringing to the table? He said, first of all, he will come and see the place. Then we'll take it up from there. When we finish my own, then we'll talk about his own. That he works, but let's leave that one for now. Let him come and see my own. I said, okay, no problem. I didn't push it, or we didn't really see immediately. Till after a while, one of the days I received a call, and that was my office line. So when I picked the call, I was like, hello? The person said, please, is this Girl Power Africa International? I said, yeah, this is Girl Power Africa International. I want to speak to the owner, the organizer, the CEO of Girl Power Africa International. I got the number from a billboard, and I want to meet with the owner. I said, you're speaking to the owner of Girl Power Africa International? He said, no, that I don't want to speak to the model on the billboard. Like, the voice is sounding like is the model on the billboard that he's talking to, that he wants to speak to the real owner of the Girl Power Africa International. I said, the billboard you're talking about, the model on the billboard is still the same person that owns Girl Power Africa International. So whether you want to speak to the model or you want to speak to the owner, it's still the same person you're speaking to. Oh, really? The voice is really sounding very young, like the model on the billboard. I said, well, that's still the owner. Only for him to cross-check the number is still the same number that I sent to him when he was now ready to come and see the event center I told him about before. Then he called one Sunday. I said, if you want to see the place, it has to be after church. After church, we may go and see the place. He said, okay, no problem. That I'll be going for the 5th service in that church that time. And after the 5th service, I'll call him. He said, okay, he goes for 1st to the 5th too in his own church. And after the 5th service too, he would call me if I don't call, if I forget to call. I said, no problem, it's okay, it's fine. So after the 5th service, my phone was not ringing. I picked it. As I was making the call, as I was talking, the person that was just like next to me responding to what I was hearing on the phone, I now tapped and say, is it you that has been calling me? So it's you, and you're even just next to me. I didn't even know that we're even attending the same church. He then said, look at your rumple cloth. I said, leave him. It's rumple. I ironed it, by as I fold it, it's giving it line, and I don't want to be late, so I just came like that. So a quick one. So let's go and see the place. He said, okay. I said, are you driving? If you're driving, you can drive behind me. He said, no, he's not driving. I said, okay, if you're not driving, let's go to my car so that we'll just go straight. And he followed me to my car. We went to the place. We got to the place. I passed through the main entrance. And of course, I had 3 workers then. It was on a Sunday. My secretary did not come. The business manager did not come. And the manager did not come. So even trying to open the padlock was stressful for me. I then said, can you assist me? You opened it for me. So when we entered the place, I was now saying, sorry, oh, I can't on the lister gen and there's no light. But we're not staying too long. So just, let me just show you. Well, this is the hall. That's the second exit. We have 2 standing ACs and 10 splits. Then the staircase too has window units AC. So if you have a wedding or a ceremony, we open the both exit doors. And okay, let me show you the toilet. This is the restroom. This is my office. Nevertheless, this is the place. It's on the major road. You don't need to enter any streets. So this is the place. What do you think? I stopped talking for like 2 to 3 minutes. Nobody was really responding. I was not like, I don't know, did you hear all what I said? Instead of him to be responding to what I was saying, he was asking me, when did you start? You mean you are the owner of this place? And of course, come and see me that time. I was really slim and small. But I was also worried that he was not responding, not knowing that I was so baffled. I said, yes, I'm the owner. He said, so how old are you? Then when did you actually start? I said, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you have a vision, your age at that time doesn't count. Because your soul is deep. Bigger than the physical size of your body. That is why you can see what many cannot see. So let's go straight to the business and the reason why we're here. This is the event place, Empire Event Place. Are we having a deal? Is there any question you want to ask? Or outside what I've shown to you? He wore a suit. He removed the suit. He was sweating profusely. I said, why are you sweating? Like he said, he can't believe, like he's surprised that someone like me own this place. Let me even make it fairer. That a small girl like me own this place. I was like, age is only a number. Size is vain. But the impact you can give in this life is more paramount. The event place is as if it's for event center. But the main reason I had it was because I'm a core humanitarian. And most of the times when I want to put up events, it's as if the budget for the event hall sometimes is almost making me not to put up the event. So let me have my own, so that I can have as many events as I want to touch lives, talent events, International Girls' Day, Children's Day event, and all that. Then why we're not having events, people can pay something to use the place. And of course, it's also my office. So any way I want to look at it is working for me. So that's why I have it. It's not about showmanship. It's not about size or age. It's in line with my mandate. That is why I have it. So stop thinking like that. So if you're okay, you don't have any other question, I think we're good to go. If you have any other question, maybe after you've left, you can always send me a text or call me. So let's run along. So I dropped him halfway and I went my way.